G'day. This is just a quick catch-up vid. I've been trying to be a bit more regular with my videos, but we're in the middle of Good Beer Week. I've been flat out and I haven't been able to edit one and get one up, so I thought I'd just do a quick chat one. Some people might have noticed there was a few changes to the YouTube channel banner. I've changed it to say, it still says Cellar Dwellers and Homebrew Network. I'm just trying to, most people sort of know I run a few different groups: Homebrew Network, Cellar Dwellers, and the Gas Slug. YouTube, I'm just trying to consolidate, is that the right word? All into one thing, so I don't have all these different things. So besides the name change, nothing is going to change much on the channel at all, except I can expand it out a bit more. And the Gas Slug thing, as most people know, came from my band days. And when I was playing in bands and things, it was a stage name. And people are still going to call me Gash. I'm not trying to change that. But it just makes more sense to turn the channel more into home brewing, because that's what the last 300 or so videos has been about. Saying that, there's going to be a huge competition coming up. A pretty big giveaway, what I consider a big giveaway for me. And I'll announce that more in the coming weeks. But I just want to thank subscribers and viewers. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps the channel when you do. Anyway, before I go on, I've got to stop. I need to pour myself a beer. The wife and children have gone to swimming lessons. Well, the children have gone to swimming lessons. The wife's taking them. I need a beer. And I've been loving my Bridge Road Brewers beanie. This isn't sponsored or anything. I paid for this when I was in Bridge Road at the Fresh Hop Festival last month. Actually, I'm not sponsored by anyone, but anyway. And I thought I'd lost it, and it felt good on my head. And so I ordered one again last week, and they were out of stock. And they rang me, it was only yesterday or the day before, they rang me and said we're out of stock. And I said, oh, well, and they were a bit on what to do. And they said, do you want me to send you a 4-pack of our new Nitro Mountain Lager? What do you say? Didn't tell the wife. Yes, of course you can send me beer instead of another beanie, since I found me beanie. Just before I pour it, I've just noticed, read before pour. It says invert, shake 4 times. Fair enough. Pour vigorously fast. This beer has been inspired by the maltier lagers of Europe with a new world twist of aromatic hop aroma and flavour. It has also been nitrogenated to provide extra smooth and creamy texture. There you go. What does that say? Goes great with neck deep powder. Oh, snow. Hang on. I'm not a skier. I just got that then. Alright, hang on. 4 times, I reckon. 1 for good luck. Oh, that last one sounded like it's getting a bit shaken up. And pour vigorously. Sprayed the camera. Oh, it's working. Might have went too vigorously. Did I? Oh no, there we go. Oh, look at that. That's no widget in the can. That's a bit fancy. Look at that. Check out the colour. It's beautiful too. Oh, big malt aroma. Just let me put this can down. Big malt aroma. They do say it's a, oh, there's my Homebrew Network glass. A winter lager. Mountain winter lager. Oh no, they don't. Nitro mountain lager. But there's snow all over it. That's why I thought winter. They're big signature Bridge Road Brewery. I don't know how they do it. I've been quizzing Ben, and I'll be seeing Ben tomorrow actually at the Good Beer Week event tomorrow about his brewing practices. And I know what malts they use in most of the beers. Most of, or say they're pale ale. It's a bit of Marisotto and a bit of Gladfield ale malt. And a little bit of wheat. And a little bit of light crystal. But they just seem to get this really malty flavour. And I'm struggling to get it in mine. But I'll get it one day. Wow, very smooth. Oh, the hops are there too. I'm not sure how they get. I know in his pale ale they get that down to about 1.005, which is quite low for a pale ale, I guess. I'm wondering if that's something if that brings out more of the maltiness, or it's got to do with the water maybe, which is probably a big thing to do with it. Anyway, stop talking about the beer. Well, that's quite nice. There is some hops coming through, and I can't pick what sort they are. Now I'm getting the hops in the aroma and the taste. Oh, there's some big hop there. It's not huge, but there's enough there to make it very nice. Oh, that's good. It's very different to a lager that I was sort of expecting to come out. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I want to say, yeah, there's a competition coming up for everybody. There'll be a huge prize, at least for the Australians. And I'll also make a prize for someone overseas. It won't be quite as big because we can't post it. But there'll be something for sure. And that'll be coming up soon. There'll be, in some of the videos, some people might have noticed little code words flash up, or words that didn't mean much in a couple of my last videos. And I'll just give you a hint, that's part of the competition. There'll be one in here, just to give people an idea, somewhere in this video. Yeah. So about the channel, you might see a different banner up the top. I might change it a few times. I'm not quite happy with the banner at the moment. But besides that, nothing's going to change. The looks will change. And what I also wanted to talk about, besides the competition, was I've got a few other good things coming up on the channel. There's going to be, I was speaking to Ben when I was in Beechworth a few months ago, and I've managed, I haven't got it off him yet, but he's guaranteed me he's going to give me one of the recipes for one of his beers. As far as I know, it's going to be the Celtic Red from Bridge Road, which is one of my favourites. Actually, I had that on Nitro last time I was at the brewery, and it was very good. And it's always been one of my favourites when it wasn't on Nitro anyway. And also, in the near future, I was speaking to Steve Henderson. Is it Henderson? Oh, I know him as Hendo. The Rockstar Brewer. I've known him for years, just through, he used to be, I think he used to work at Grain and Grape, or he used to always be there doing demonstrations. That's probably 10 years ago. And then he started a brewery, and then he moved to Queensland, and then he was back for Good Beer Week. And he's doing his own channel thing. And I said, yeah, come on, and asked him if he'd like to come on and have a little chat. And we'll give him a bit of promotion on my channel, and vice versa for his stuff, so that'll be great too. He did a few talks at the Grain and Grape System Wars, part of Good Beer Week last Saturday, and it was really interesting, and I think you'll all love to hear that. Besides that, I'm starting to rave on too long. This was supposed to be a very short video, but anyone that's going to the Wildflower and Bridge Road blending session tomorrow, if I get this up in time, will see me there. I'll be at the 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock, I think it is, session. Looking forward to that one. Anyone hasn't checked out Wildflower Brewery in Sydney, if you're into your sours and wild beers and things like that, you really should. They're probably the best in the country at the moment. I really enjoyed them. And I'm not a huge sour or wild beer person, but when I had them at the Fresh Hop Fest at Bridge Road a month or so ago, they were great beers. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. And then there's Gabs on Saturday, the Great Australian Beer Spectacular, or Australasian I think they call it now. I think it was Australian when they first started. Yeah, I've been to I used to work there. I worked the first 3 or 4 years there, but I think it's my 8th year. Well, it's been going 8 years. I don't know. I've been there every year. I'm there on Saturday. I'll be at the 12 or whatever it is, 12 to 5, the first session on Saturday, session 3. I'm raving on again. Cheers. I just wanted to cheers my viewers and subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't. And that's about it. I'll be uploading some videos once I recover from Good Beer Week and do a lot of editing. I've got my... people seem to like the Zombie Lust IPA video. I recorded one just after that, a few weeks after that, called for a Brewed IPA I did in the Robo Brew. So I'll upload that as soon as I get it edited. That was a good beer too. So anyway, cheers. Happy Good Beer Week. I keep looking at the wrong place. The camera's over here. I'm pointing over there but looking over there. Cheers.